Good morning, students. Today's topic is ionic equilibrium. According to Faraday, substances are classified into two, electrolytes and non-electrolytes. What are electrolytes? Electrolytes. Electrolytes are substances which conduct electricity in their aqueous solution. Substances which conduct electricity. Conduct electricity in their aqueous solution. Okay, are called electrolytes. Now, what are non-electrolytes? Non-electrolytes. Non-electrolytes are substances which do not conduct electricity in their aqueous solutions. Substances which do not conduct electricity. In their aqueous solutions. Okay. Now, electrolytes are divided into two, strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Electrolytes are divided into two. Strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Now, what is strong electrolytes? Strong electrolytes are substances which on dissolution with water, they are ionized completely. Okay. 100% ionization takes place in the case of example, in the case of NaCl in aqueous solution. So, on dissolution with water, they are completely ionized. Completely ionized. Example, NaCl in aqueous solution. Okay. Now, what are weak electrolytes? Weak electrolytes are substances which on dissolution with water, they are partially ionized. Example is acetic acid, CH3COH in water. Okay. In that case, only 5% ionization is taking place. On dissolution with water, they are partially ionized. Okay, they are partially ionized. Partially ionized. Example, acetic acid in water. Okay. Only 5% ionization is taking place in this case. Okay. This ionization of acetic acid is a reversible process. Ionization, because partial ionization is taking place. So, ionization is taking place, which is a reversible process, plus H2O. Gives, this is a reversible process, CH3COO minus plus H3O plus. Okay. So in this case what happens? After some time, a dynamic equilibrium is established between the ionized molecules and unionized molecules. Okay. This equilibrium is known as ionic equilibrium. So, dynamic equilibrium is established between ionized molecules and unionized molecules. Okay, which is called as ionic equilibrium. Okay, ionic equilibrium, known as ionic equilibrium. Okay. So, ionic equilibrium is established only in the case of weak electrolytes. Okay? Established only in weak electrolytes. Examples of some electrolytes are acids, bases, and salts. Okay? These are electrolytes. So, these electrolytes are either weak electrolytes or strong electrolytes. So, here the weak electrolytes gives dynamic equilibrium because they are partially ionized. This much about ionic equilibrium. Okay. Acids, bases and salts. First, we can distinguish acids and bases. Acids, bases. Okay. First point, acids taste sour, whereas bases are bitter in taste. Okay. And they feel soapy. Acids taste sour and they are derived from the word acidus. Derived from acidus. Okay. Now, second point. Acids turn blue litmus paper red and liberate dihydrogen on reacting with some metals. Blue litmus paper to red and produce dihydrogen. Produce dihydrogen on reacting with some metals. Now, reacting with some metals. Now, bases. Bases are substances which turn red litmus blue. Red litmus to blue. Okay. So, acids blue litmus paper to red and bases red litmus paper to blue. Examples. Washing soda. Okay. Now examples for acids. Acetic acid. Acetic acid. Acetic acid present in vinegar. Then citric acid. Citric acid. Another example. Tartaric acid in tamarind, etc. are examples. Tartaric acid. Now, what is salts? Salts are substances when acids and bases mixed in right proportion react each other and form salts. Okay. What are salts? Salts are substances when acids and bases react together in right proportion. In right proportion form salts. Okay. Examples of salts are sodium chloride, that is common salt. Then barium sulfate, sodium nitrate, etc. Okay. Sodium chloride, barium sulfate, etc. are examples of salts. Okay. Next, degree of dissociation or ionization. Degree of dissociation or ionization. So, in ionic equilibrium,
equilibrium is established between unionized molecules and ions in the solution of a weak electrolyte. Okay, so what is degree of dissociation? The fraction of total number of molecules of an electrolytes which ionize in solution is called as degree of ionization or degree of dissociation of the electrolyte.
Okay, so the fraction of total number of molecules of the electrolyte ionized in the solution is called as degree of dissociation or ionization. Degree of dissociation or degree of ionization. Okay. Now, degree of dissociation can be represented as degree of dissociation can be represented as alpha.
This can be calculated as degree of dissociation equals number of molecules of the electrolyte that ionize by total number of molecules of the electrolyte.
Okay, this is equal to number of molecules of the electrolyte ionize in the solution, okay, by total number of molecules of the electrolyte, total number of molecules of the electrolyte in the solution. Okay,
so like this we can find degree of dissociation which is represented by alpha. Okay.